Hector Berlioz was born in December 11, 1803, to a doctor father and a staunch Catholic mother. Age 13, he started his musical education, taking lessons in guitar, flute, and singing. He never studied the piano as a child. His father was a physician who sent Hector to medical school, but he ended up pursuing a career in music, which was hugely increased when he had first experience of opera in Paris. And later, when he discovered Beethoven's music, so against the wishes of his family, he decided to be a composer. He had a hard time gaining the skills and experience he needed while singing in second-rate theater chorus and taking on another musical job. To earn his keep eventually at his fourth attempt, he won a prize for young composer which gave him a year in Italy to continue his studies and write new works. By that time, he had written one of his music works, the Symphonie Fantastique. The symphony was unusual because it had a program. The young musician was fall in love with a beautiful girl, but she rejected him. He dreams of killing her and then of his execution. It's a nightmare. Finally, he sees his beloved one dancing among a group of witches. At the age of 24, he falls in love with the Irish actress called Harriet Smithson, and he pursued her obsessively until she finally accepted him 7 years later. Their marriage was happy at first, but eventually foundered. Harriet inspired his first major success, the Symphonie Fantastique, in which an idealized depiction of her occurs to the world. Hector didn't play the piano, just the flute and the guitar. Unlike most other composers at that time, he didn't write music first for the piano and then arrange it for the full orchestra. Right from the start, he conceived it in orchestral terms and reared it in his mind, played by all the different instruments. So he took trouble to find out from his friend, the professional players in the Paris orchestras, just what each instrument could do and what effects it could produce. He even wrote a book about instruments and orchestration, which is still relevant today. Hector's music is about telling the stories. He was passionate about Shakespeare. His first experience of Shakespeare was seeing Harriet starring in both Hamlet and Romeo and Juliet. Several of these works are based on stories from Shakespeare. He also adored the Latin poet Virgil, one of his greatest works. The opera of the Trojans is based on Virgil's Aeneid. But Hector managed to inject elements of Shakespeare as well. Hector Berlioz was a truly cosmopolitan figure. His travel took him cities all over Europe as far as Russia, and 5 times to London, the top conductors at his time. He knew virtually all the leading musicians and artists of the era. And because he was a wonderful writer whose works include a brilliant volume of memoirs. A composer, conductor, writer, impresario, and entrepreneur. He set himself challenging goals and was committed to the highest standard in every aspect of music. He gave us amazing insights into the life of a 19th century.